So I think a lot of the questions I would start out with are first on finding a connection point. So he moved here recently. I would ask, where he's from, the kind of um, like what he was studying, what his college was before UAB, all of that. So I just would, I guess for number one, I would just put my general like learning about him as a person, finding connection points based off of that, just finding a way to connect off of being people and having interests. Um, Secondly, I would ask Jordan, why he stopped going to church. I mean, I get it. When I was in high school, I could not wait to turn 18. I genuinely told my friends, I was like, I can't wait to turn 18. Never have to step foot in another church again. So asking why they stopped going to church, asking what spiritual means and how they understand spiritual. Like, what does that mean to you, dude? Um, does it mean that you believe in like an Earth Mother? Does it believe that you believe there's a some big thing? Are we talking flying spaghetti man? Which I don't. Obviously, I would just joke about that. And then I would ask, fourthly, what being religious means to them. Like, how do they understand religion and what religious is? And five, I would ask if we're talking about the stress. I would be like, hey, can I or not can I? I would ask them like if they found ways that help with that stress. Like, have they found ways to cope with that? Um, and practicing that skill, like being able to sit outside of a conversation and like come up with the questions for me is really great as someone who likes to plan having conversations in the shower and plan dialogue. It's helpful to have just an ease with which to like just pull things out. Because hey, how are you dealing with that stress? That doesn't have to just apply to this situation, that can apply to any. So I can just put that in any conversation where I'm talking to someone and they're talking about being stressed. It can apply to that.